In this video, I will demonstrate how to properly dice an onion. I will also fill you in on a secret to minimize the amount of tears shredded throughout the process. Diced onions are used in many recipes, including pasta sauce, soups, and salads. If you have seen the tomato video, dicing an onion is extremely similar. The only main difference is you have to peel the skin off of the onion. Double check to make sure your hair is up and have washed your hands. You do not need to wash an onion considering you'll take off the skin. Now gather your cutting board and chef's knife. If you're putting your cutting board on a surface that is a little slick, a little tip is you can actually place a damp towel underneath it and it should let your cutting board stay in place. It'll make your onion cutting experience a lot safer and easier. You will also need your product bowl and your garbage bowl. The first step is to cut your onion in half through the root. Remember to use the bear claw method and the pinching method on your knife. Larger onions, you might have to use a little bit more force to make sure you get all the way through the root. Put one half of your onion to the side, and on this side of the onion, you're going to peel back 2 or 3 layers of skin. And put that right into your garbage bowl. Make sure to get any of the skin that came off into your garbage bowl and out of the way of your onion. Next, you're going to just cut off the top root and put that into your garbage bowl. Now, with the inside of the onion on the ground, you're going to do your horizontal lines with your bear claw method on top and your knife pointed a little bit downward to save your fingers. Make 3 horizontal lines. Keeping the root attached on this end should help with the acid being released from the onion, which should minimize the amount of tears you produce during this process. I'm going to do 4 slices because this onion's pretty large. And then I'm going to turn the onion 90 degrees with the root facing away from me. Now I'm going to use the tip of my knife to make slices about 1/4 inch apart. Watching my thumb and keeping my bear claw intact. If you lose a couple pieces, that's totally fine because the layers are different lengths within the onion. Next, turn it back 90 degrees. And you're going to do the final cuts to create your dice. Again, these are vertical, and you want to keep them pretty uniform so that you're getting the same size dices. And notice the rocking motion of my knife. I'm not picking it up and chopping. I'm just rocking back with my tip staying in the same spot. I'm going to put my root in my garbage bowl, and I'm going to carefully transfer my perfectly diced onions into my product bowl. Make sure you do not get your fingers in the way of the blade. You're just simply using the knife as a transferring tool. Using this method to dice should create similarly sized dices, which is perfect to get everything cooked evenly. Now watch as I cut the other side using the same method. Peeling off the skin and putting it right into my garbage bowl. Then cutting out the root. And moving on to my downward horizontal slices. Since I did 4 on the first one, I'm going to do 4 on this one also so that they are similar in size. Turning it 90 degrees and using the tip of my knife to create those vertical slices. Moving my fingers out of the way as I work towards them. Now moving it 90 degrees back and doing my final slices with the rolling of my knife. My root goes into my garbage bowl, and I put my perfectly diced onions into my product bowl. You should now have dices that are similar in size, and I hope this helped you perfect your dicing abilities and makes your food prep faster and easier in the future.